Hi there, I'm Drew.
And I'm Hazel. We are the Biggies on the Go. Hi, welcome to Fort William.
Hello. Hi there, welcome back to the channel. This week we are in Fort William. It looks like the weather's going to be good days this weekend again, so we're going to have a look around Fort William itself before exploring Glen Nevis and beyond. Yeah, I know. So this is the end of the West Highland Bay, and the wee statue there. I think it's called Sore Feet.
Which you have
Yeah,
West
yeah.
Highland Way, very much.
So I've done it twice, and it's absolutely brilliant. Great thing to do.
Great
But yeah, this is the new end. There's an older end down the other side of Fort William, about a mile back. But they've added it in so that you get all the shops in on the high street. headphones, maybe that's why. So this is the wee river at the foot of Glen Nevis, and just look how clear the water is. First of all here, you'll probably drink that.
Oh, okay, actually.
Yeah. So we're just walking along for our campsite, Glen Nevis Caravan Park.
Yep. So
We're staying in there, walking along Glen Nevis, and we found we were up at a wee pub the last time we climbed Glen Nevis. There was a wee pub just up the hill here, so we're going to go and have a wee look and see if that's still there. And it's quite a quirky wee place. So if it's there, I'll see you up there. Alright. So this pub is close by one of the start points to Glen Nevis and the finish point, so a lot of the hill walkers actually come back here for a drink while they rest their feet. It's absolutely cracking wee pub, and some of the views are amazing. Cheers.
cheers.
So away I am for refreshment at
Glen
Nevis Inn and bunkhouse. So I missed out the bunkhouse bit when we were walking up. So we're just going to sit here and chill for a wee hour or so and enjoy the sunshine.
And the view.
And the view.
And the beautiful view.
Good morning. This morning we're parked up in Glen Nevis. We came here yesterday afternoon, basically after visiting Fort William, and we're staying at the Glen Nevis Camping and Caravan Park, which is pretty cool actually. There's loads of facilities, showers, toilets, shop, water facilities for the motorhomes. Yeah, there's a bar, there's a coffee shop. that sort of stuff. So it's pretty good. We've got some beautiful scenery around us. Glen Nevis over to our left, but the sun's pointing that way in the news, so can't really show you it sort of thing. But I had the drone up earlier, so you should be able to see some shots. Today we're heading off to
Still
Falls or Steel Falls. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that, but we'll take a wee journey up there. The weather is absolutely cracking.
Beautiful.
Running out of sun cream, strangely enough. So we'll head up to Steel Falls and we'll get you up there. There we are, there's the falls. So there we are, Steel Falls. Took us what, about an hour? Yeah, just over an hour for the bottom car park, because you can't bring your motorhomes up to the top one, as it's a narrow road. And there's a 3-ton weight limit on the bridge. So yeah, great wee walk. A bit breezy up the top here, but the sun's shining, that's keeping us warm. So we'll head on to the falls.
I was.
At this point I realised I'd have to jump on the wire bridge and cross over the river to go and get some drone footage of Steel Falls, but it was fun. It was just about this point where panic set in as the wind caught my drone and started to push it off direction, so I had to stop recording and go and get it. Oh, good morning. Another beautiful morning this morning. This is our last day of our travels this week.
Fort William,
We're still up in Fort William. We're up at the bottom of Glen Nevis. We got a great wee park up last night.
Very peaceful.
Yeah, it was very peaceful. No too much traffic going up and down and stuff like that. So this morning we're heading down to the
Visitor centre.
the visitor centre at the bottom of Glen Nevis, and we'll have a wee look about there and see what's in there. Well, unfortunately my microphone's packed in, so I need to go and buy a new set. But that was the end of our Fort William trip, so I hope you enjoyed it, and it's toodaloo from the Magoons.